Chief Minister N. Biren meets JAC of Ngangbam Surbala, reaffirms government's commitment to taking necessary steps to address present issues promptly and effectively. Tamenglong District Court building completed with an estimate cost of 31.8 crore rupees. Justice Siddharth Mridul inaugurates court building through video conferencing. And Nagaland landslide claims 6 lives including a woman. Rescue operations underway. Imphal Dimapur Road block. Hello and welcome. You are watching ISCOM Primetime English News. This is Nancy giving you the news in details. Chief Minister N. Biren had a meeting with the members of the Joint Action Committee, JAC, formed in response to the tragic and brutal killing of Ngangbam Surbala Devi by the Kuki militants at Kautruk. Taking to X, the Chief Minister wrote, "The grief and frustration felt by the community are deeply understood, and the government is committed to taking necessary steps to address these issues and promptly and effectively." The morning of September 1st, 2024 started like any other for Surbala, a 31-year-old woman living in the quiet village of Paying. She was a woman of simple joys. Her life centered around her husband, Ingo, and their 2 children, Mahesh, aged 14 years, and 8-year-old Roshia. Ingo served as Village Defence Force (VDF) personnel under the Manipur Police, a role that often took him away from home, leaving Surbala to manage their household on her own. Despite the challenges, she did so with grace and determination, running a small piggery and brewing local rice liquor to supplement their income. She had been shot in the head during an attack in Kautruk, a place that should have been saved. Her daughter Roshia, who was also hit by a bullet in her right hand, is at the hospital undergoing treatment and improving. A house belonging to a former officer in charge of Borobekra police station, Sinam Bipin Singh, was set ablaze by suspected Kuki militants in the Borobekra subdivision under Jiribam district. The incident occurred around 3:30 a.m. before sunrise today, amidst the presence of central forces such as the Central Reserve Police Force, CRPF, and the Assam Rifles in the area. According to reports, the militant took advantage of the ongoing crisis in the region and targeted the abandoned house, completely setting ablaze all the 3 rooms and reducing the property to ashes. Nearby villagers who rushed to the site upon hearing the news found the house entirely burned down and beyond rescue. The violence, which erupted after a brief period of calm in Jiribam, has left the local Meitei community on edge. In light of this incident, the Meitei villagers have called upon state forces to maintain a strict vigil and guard the vulnerable areas to prevent further violence and safeguard the lives and properties of the residents. In a worrying development from Manipur, new instances of violence have emerged, with fresh reports of gunfire from the outskirts of Churachandpur and Bishnupur district yesterday. The latest escalation occurred in the vicinity of Pogakcho Ikai near Kangwai, where more than 20 live rounds were reportedly fired from hillside. Suspected Kuki militants also fired several rounds towards Tinungai Maning and Ningthaukong Maning under Bishnupur district. Although no reports of casualties have been reported till filing of this news report. Local authorities are on high alert on tensions, as tensions remain palpable with the potential for further disturbances in these conflict-prone areas. Governor Laxman Prasad Acharya, Chief Minister N. Biren, and Education Minister T.S. Basantakumar extended greetings to the people of Manipur on the occasions of Teachers' Day. Governor L.P. Acharya, in his message, extended warm greetings to the people of Manipur, especially the members of the teaching community. He stated that this day is celebrated across the country in memory of Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, a renowned educationist, scholar, and a former president of India on his birth anniversary. Dr. Radhakrishnan recognized the importance of teachers who are the guides and the mentors of the youth who are the future pillars of the society. Every human being has to go through a learning phase, and his mentor's ability will determine the performance of his pupils. The traditional Guru Shiksha Parampara has yielded to the present system of schools, colleges, and universities, but the basic principle of imparting knowledge continues to be the same. The teachers are therefore molders of the future, and hence their services need to be acknowledged. He congratulated the esteemed members of the teaching community while expressing undoubted confidence that they will continue to strive to provide their services with more dedication and devotion. Chief Minister N. Biren also greeted the state's teaching community on the joyous occasions. The Chief Minister in a message stated that teachers unravel talents and demystify complexities. They teach life skills and help to choose between right and wrong. They mentor young minds and guide them to become responsible citizens. It is a noble profession shaping the future of a country. While celebrating the selflessness, devotion, and hard work of the teachers, he saluted all teachers of the state in schools, colleges, universities, coaches, and mentors, managers, leaders, and even mothers for fulfilling their duty with boundless dedication. Education Minister T.H. Basantakumar also extended heartfelt gratitude and appreciation to the teacher community for their unwavering commitment to shaping young minds. He said their dedication, patience, and tireless efforts in imparting knowledge have a profound impact on the students and society as a whole. On this joyous occasion, the Education Minister appealed to the masses to reflect on the invaluable role teachers play in nurturing future leaders, thinkers, and change makers. He added that the selfless service of the teachers inspires generations and contributes significantly to the growth of our nation. He wished the teachers to continue to inspire, educate, and empower the students with wisdom, compassion, and enthusiasm. He further added that the role of teachers as an educator is pivotal, and he is confident that their influence will leave a lasting legacy. Frustrated with repeated drone strikes by suspected Kuki militants at Kautruk and Senjam Chirang, protests erupted at Imphal and Bishnupur districts last night. In Imphal, in Lamlong areas, a large of women held torch rally, formed human chains and shouted slogans against government's inability to protect the lives and properties in peripheral areas. Women folks held similar protest rally in Bishnupur district's Moirang area as well. No untoward incident was reported in the protest. One of the protesters at Lamlong, Santi, said combing operations have been mostly held in valley areas, while on the other hill areas have been given free hand, resulting in Kuki militants repeatedly engaging in drone strikes right under the nose of central and state security forces. Mentioned may be made that 2 people died and 16 people sustained injuries at Kautruk and 3 people sustained injuries at Senjam Chirang during the course of last 3 days. The state government has formed a high-level committee to investigate the repeated drone strikes.
Drone bombing da akhoi Kuki terrorist na akhoi maitai phurku muthatnaba honarakpagi thong yaningde haibagi condemn tawi khoi ma singi pen daba kholauni ngasi maya rally chachari base aduna matungda India lenga na akhoi maitai phursi muthatke haina khanbiri bra matungda amu hana tho anbiganu aduga akhoi gi Manipur gi sem akhoi gi Pabung Birena Handaki thoiba thodo ase nasagi naraibak naramdamna jati kairaba maitai haiba jati se muk toraba matam asida sum yengduna leibigadra akhoi maitai gi awaba se nasan nasa nangi sargi pabunggi yum mai thara aba phawbada ngasi ningai dana yengduna leibidawibra
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯣꯟ ꯕꯣꯝꯕꯤꯡ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛ ꯑꯃꯒ country ꯑꯃꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯔ ꯇꯧꯅꯕ ꯑꯀꯟꯕ ꯂꯥꯟ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯊꯥꯗꯒꯗꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯅꯤ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯅꯠꯇꯕ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯆꯤꯡꯌꯥ ꯇꯝꯌꯥꯗ ꯆꯤꯡ ꯀꯨꯀꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯄꯔꯦꯠ ꯑꯦꯗꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯟ ꯄꯥꯝꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯣꯟ ꯕꯣꯝꯕꯤꯡ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯆꯤꯡꯌꯥ ꯇꯝꯌꯥꯗ ꯑꯦꯇꯦꯛ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯥꯏꯕꯛ ꯊꯤꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏꯅꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯂꯕ ꯑꯦꯇꯦꯛ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅ ꯇꯨꯃꯤꯟꯅ ꯂꯩꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯌꯥꯖꯅꯤꯡꯗꯦ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠꯅ ꯁꯦꯟꯇꯔꯗ ꯇꯛꯁꯟꯕꯤꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯣꯟ ꯕꯣꯝꯕꯤꯡꯗ ꯆꯦꯟꯅꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯊꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯗꯟꯗꯤ ꯄꯤꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯆꯩꯔꯥꯛ ꯄꯤꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯒ꯭ꯔꯨꯞꯀꯤ ꯅꯥꯔꯀꯣ ꯇꯦꯔꯣꯔꯤꯁꯁꯤꯡꯁꯨ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯨ ꯐꯅ ꯃꯨꯊꯠꯀꯗꯕꯅꯤ.
Manipur MLA Rajkumar Imo Singh has called for the organization Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum (ITLF) to be declared as a banned organization. The MLA stated that if allegations of the group procuring lethal drones, arms and ammunition, including bombs, to attack innocent people are true, they should be banned under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. Singh expressed concerns about the involvement of highly trained professionals and experts. He questions the identity of individuals with ITLF IDs and those training people to attack civilians. Singh emphasized that under Indian law, the government can ban individuals and organizations from spreading terror. He urged Manipur police to investigate thoroughly and arrest those involved in such activities. Singh described the situation not just as an ethnic conflict but as an act of terror and waging war against India and the people of Manipur. Earlier on September 2nd, Rajkumar Imo Singh expressed deep concern over the current situation in Manipur in a letter to Home Minister Amit Shah. He stated that acts of terror by illegal armed militants and terrorists have resulted in the deaths of 2 individuals, including an innocent woman, and injuries to children and security forces. Singh noted that this violence occurred right after a peace rally was conducted across the state. He emphasized that this is not merely an ethnic conflict, but acts of terror by illegal armed groups against the state of Manipur. Singh pointed out that the conflict has been ongoing for 16 months since May last year, and despite expectations for a political dialogue to bring a peaceful solution, certain groups continue to perpetuate violence. Singh highlighted that the attacks have escalated to drone attacks and killing. All India Congress President Malik Arjun Kharge attacked the double-engined government, stating that it has done nothing to mitigate the violence in Manipur. He said no measures has been taken which instills confidence among the people of all the communities to ensure peace and normalcy. Bombing through drone attacks have just taken place in Imphal West District, and the Union Home Minister seems to be asleep at the wheel. Even the BJP leaders and their houses are being attacked. He asked if the governor was removed because she raised her voice against the deplorable conditions of the relief camps. At least 235 people have been killed, countless injured, 67,000 people have been displaced, and thousands, including women and children, continue to languish in relief camps with deplorable conditions. Apart from internal turmoil, now a national security threat also looms large on the borders of Manipur. Kharge blamed Prime Minister Narendra Modi, stating that he has miserably failed in protecting the people of Manipur. He asserted that Manipur turmoil is another stark addition to the long list of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's betrayals to the people of India. On an invitations from the National Working President of Janata Dal United, a team of leaders from Manipur, led by State President KSH Biren Singh, today attended a meeting with Member of Parliament and leader of Janata Dal United, Sanjay Jha, and Lok Sabha MP and North-East in charge of Janata Dal United, Ramprit Mandal, at the National Office of Janata Dal United at Jantar Mantar Road, New Delhi. The state team comprised of National Council member and chief spokespersons Dr. Nimai Chand Luang and Vice President Oinam Nabakisor Singh. MLA Mohammad Abdul Nasir was also present at the state meeting. The national leaders of Janata Dal United were briefed in detail on the present escalating situation in Manipur. State leaders made suggestions for finding a solution to the crisis. The National Working President, Janata Dal United, was requested to seek an appointment to meet Prime Minister by a delegation comprising of national and state leaders of Janata Dal United in order to urge him to restore peace and normalcy in Manipur at the earliest. Manipur High Court Chief Justice Siddharth Mridul today inaugurated the District Court building, Tamenglong, through visual video conferencing. The inauguration ceremony was attended by Law and Legislative Affairs Minister T.H. Basantakumar Singh, Law Commissioner Nungsitobi Atokpam, Manipur High Court Registrar General Ojes Mutum, Manipur High Court judges including A. Bimol Singh, A. Guneshwar Sarma, Golmai Gaiful Silu Kabui, Lenin Singh Hizam, local MLA Janglem Lung Panmai attended at Imphal. At Tamenglong Court Building, site Tamenglong ADM, Chunglen Mang opened the plate in the presence of District and Session Judge Letko Kipgint, Superintendent of Police Lan Mio Luikam, Tamenglong SDO HL Christian Home, Tosem SDO Paul Nangsa, ADC Caretaker Namsinrei Panmai, ADC Chief Executive Officer Kachamthai Faiga Gangmai, and other district-level officials. Speaking on the occasion, Law and Legislative Affairs Minister T.H. Basantakumar Singh said that the court building was inaugurated through visual video conferencing due to uncertainty of weather conditions. He also mentioned that the court foundation stone was laid on 12th February 2015 and the construction took many years due to shortage of funds. The court building was completed with an estimate cost of 31.8 crore rupees after revised funds sanctioned. The court building was constructed under Planning and Development Authority as implementing agency. In a relentless effort to avert potential violence, security forces conducted such operations in area dominations in the fringe and vulnerable areas of hills and valley districts. During the search operations, security forces recovered one AK-47 rifle along with magazine, one HK-33 rifle along with magazine, one triple barrel rifle, one 22 rifle, one bolt action rifle, one 12-inch single barrel rifle, one HE-36 hand grenade, one Motorola radio set, 10 live ammunition round, 75 fire cases, one broken INSAS rifle magazine, one machete, 3 bulletproof jackets, 2 black cloth, 4 blankets, 1 jungle suit, 2 backpack, 1 black rain cape, and 1 combat coat from Mark Hill, Kangpokpi district. Such operations and area domination was also conducted at Harautil, Kangpokpi district. Security forces recovered 2 unexploded 2-inch mortar HE bomb from the area. The Assam Rifles thwarted a cross-border smuggling of contraband items along the international border in Manipur's Moreh. The security personnel recovered 1 sack containing clothes of different sizes, 2 sacks of Burmese erica nuts, 380 packets of mosquito repellent, 96 cans of energy drink, 40 packets of noodles, 120 kilograms of erica nuts worth 54,000 rupees and 71 bottles of liquor tied to a Kenbo bike. Acting on specific input, the Assam Rifles launched an operation and foiled the cross-border smuggling of contraband items at multiple places in Moreh along the Indo-Myanmar border. Investigations into the matter is underway and further details are awaited. Earlier last month, the Assam Rifles had seized 1,20,000 Yaba tablets worth 19.2 crore rupees at Agartala's Salbagand. As per the security personnel, an individual was also arrested along with a Bolero vehicle. Death toll is gradually rising in Nagaland landslide incident, while Imphal-Dimapur road has also been blocked due to natural calamity. As of 2 p.m. today, 6 bodies have been recovered following the fatal landslide that struck the National Highway 29 near Ferima under the Chumokedimas district of Nagaland last night. The exact status of the missing persons is still unknown, and the death toll may rise further as search and recovery operations continue. Sources at Chumokedima district administrations informed that the deceased included 1 female. 2 of them were travelers, while 1 was a shopkeeper and another a hotel worker. The details of the other 2 were yet to be ascertained at the time of the last update from the district administrations. As reported earlier, 2 fresh landslides struck National Highway 29 at 2 locations during the night of September 3rd and early September 4th, severing key link to state capital Kohima and beyond. The first landslides resulting in tragic consequences occurred around 11 p.m. last night on the National Highway 29 stretch near Ferima after torrential rain. It is important to note that several vehicles were traveling on the road after the highway had been opened for single-lane traffic following several days of blockade due to another landslide and mudslide further up on the highway near Dizuza. Meanwhile, further down from Ferima, a portion of the highway at the Pangla Pahar stretch was washed away due to flooding in the Keti River, completely cutting off the main road connectivity to Kohima and beyond. One side of the 4-lane highway in this stretch remains closed to traffic due to recurrent rockslides. As a result of the latest landslide, vehicular movement has been restricted beyond the Keti River Bridge junction until further notice. More details are awaited on both incidents. Union Home Minister Amit Shah said the Government of India and the Government of Tripura had signed a pact with 2 militant groups, including NLTF and ATFF, to end violence and bring peace in the northeastern state. Tripura Chief Minister Manik Saha was also present during the signing. Saha welcomed the 2 groups into the mainstreams, adding that this was the 12th agreement signed in the northeast region. Amit Saha tweeted that Tripura takes another step towards peace and prosperity with the signing of the agreement between the Government of India, Government of Tripura, National Liberation Front of Tripura, and All Tripura Tiger Force. Addressing those present on the occasion, Home Minister Saha said the Modi government has given highest priority to peace and development in the northeastern region. He said all peace agreements signed in Northeast has been implemented by the government. The Home Minister said a 2,500 crore rupees development package announced by the central government has been implemented in the Northeast. The memorandum of settlement has been signed among Government of India, Government of Tripura, and the representatives of NLFT and ATTF. Saha said the MHA has been working tirelessly to fulfill Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of a developed Northeast, free from extremism, violence, and conflict. He said under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, The government has signed 12 important agreements to bring peace and prosperity in the northeast region, of which 3 relate to Tripura. He added that around 10,000 people have given up arms and joined the mainstream due to these agreements. Russian forces launched 2 ballistic missiles against the city of Poltava, killing at least 51 and injuring 271 people, according to the latest information said by President Volodymyr Zelensky. The Military Institute of Communications and a neighboring medical facility were hit in the attack. Zelensky said the building of the educational institution was partially destroyed. The Defense Ministry said the time interval between the alarm and the arrival of the deadly missiles was so short that it caught people during an evacuation to the bomb shelter. Many people remained trapped under the rubble, while rescuers and medics continue to work at the scene. According to Defense Ministry, students were studying and then followed to the shelter after an air raid alert went off. Zelensky, during an interview, stated that Ukraine is planning to indefinitely hold the seized terrorists as it tries to force Russian President Vladimir Putin to negotiating table. He described the Kursk operation as one of the stages to end the war, saying it is related to Ukraine's second peace summit. Referring to the seized terrorists in Russia, he said for now they need it. The latest horrific incident of gender-based violence in the East African country, a Ugandan Olympian is in intensive care in Kenya hospital after being doused with petrol and set on fire allegedly by her partner. According to police, long-distance runner Rebecca Cheptizi, aged 33 years, was assaulted after her Kenyan partner Dixon Maranga reportedly snuck into her home in Endebist in the western country of Trans-Nzoia around 2 p.m. on Sunday while she and her children were at church. Dixon, who was procured petrol, began pouring it on Rebecca before he set her ablaze. The police added that he was also injured by the flames. The Ugandan athlete and Maranga were a couple who constantly had family disputes. Local media said the athlete had sustained burns over 75% of her body and that her parents were traveling from Uganda to her visit. Ball Badminton Association Manipur BBAM has informed that as per the recommendations of the selection committee of BBAM, 20 boys and girls ball badminton players have been finally selected as the members of the Manipur ball badminton team for participation in the 43 Sub-Junior National Ball Badminton Championship 2024 for boys and girls to be held at Rohtak, Haryana from 25th to 29th September 2024. 4 officials have also been finalized for the team. The association has informed all selected players to report daily at 5:30 a.m. with effect from 4th September 2024 for training and coaching at the premises of Nilit, Imphal. It further warned irregular players of being dropped from the state team. The association also informed that the team will leave Imphal on 24th September 2024 for Rohtak, Haryana. The boys and girls teams will be led by selected officials, namely Akoizam Sunita Devi, Waikom Tombi Singh, Pukrabam Navachandra, and Laimapokpam Johnson. Now the headlines once again. Chief Minister N. Biren meets JAC of Ngangbam Surbala, reaffirms government's commitment to taking necessary steps to address present issues promptly and effectively. Tamenglong District Court building completed with an estimate cost of 31.8 crore rupees. Justice Siddharth Mridul inaugurates court building through video conferencing. And Nagaland landslides claim 6 lives including a woman. Rescue operations underway. Imphal Dimapur Road block. Now that's all for today's bulletin. Thank you for watching ISCOM Primetime English News. Have a good night.